your child shuts down when you correct, if your child lies, if your child withdraws, if your child explodes over the smallest thing, you may think something is wrong with your child. But what if that is not true? What if your child is not stubborn? What if your child is overwhelmed? And what if the difference between a child who opens up and the one who shuts down comes down to how they are parented emotionally? Because emotionally smart parents, they don't just raise good children. They raise children who feel safe, understood, and strong on the inside. And today I want to show you exactly what they do differently. Let me say something that might challenge you. Being a good parent is not the same as being an emotionally intelligent parent. You can provide food, pay school fee, discipline your child, even teach value, and still raise a child who feels unsafe. Because emotional intelligence in parenting is not about what you provide. It is about how your child experiences. And many of us, if we are honest enough, we are raised in homes where emotions were dismissed, ignored, or punished. Stop crying. You are too sensitive. I'll give you something to cry about. So now we repeat what we have learned. Not because we are bad parents, but because that is what we know. But here is the shift that changes everything. Behavior is communication. A tantrum is not just noise. It is frustration without words. Silence is not disrespect. It's often emotional shutdown. Anger is not defiance. It's usually unmet needs or overwhelm. Emotionally smart parents don't just see behavior. They ask, what is my child trying to tell me? They ask, what is my child trying to say that my child doesn't have words for? And that question alone changes how you show up. The first thing emotionally smart parents do is they respond, not react. Let's be real. Parenting is triggering. You are tired, you've repeated yourself 10 times, and your child does exactly the opposite. The natural response is to react, but reaction is fast, reaction is emotional, and reaction is often harmful. Emotionally smart parents practice something different. The pause. Not a long dramatic pause. Sometimes just 3 seconds. But in that moment, they choose, do I want to win this moment or build this child? For instance, a child spills milk. Reactive parent will say, what is wrong with you? But emotionally smart parent will say, hey, that looks like an accident. Let's clean it up together. Same situation, different outcome. One creates shame, other builds responsibility. The second thing that emotionally smart parents do is they validate feelings without losing authority. This is where many parents get uncomfortable because validation feels like weakness. But it's not agreement. Validation is acknowledgement. You are telling your child, I see you, I hear you, you matter. For example, your child is angry and screaming. Instead of saying, stop that nonsense, you can say, I can see you are really upset right now. That doesn't mean the behavior is okay. It means the emotion is seen. And where emotions are seen, they calm down fast. Emotionally smart parents don't remove boundaries, but the behavior is not accepted. That balance is where growth happens. The third thing that emotionally smart parents do is they connect before correct. Most parents correct first. Don't do that. Go to your room. Stop that right now. But emotionally smart parents understand that a disconnected child does not receive correction well. So they connect first. Sometimes it's kneeling down to the child's level, softening their tone, saying the child's name gently, because connection creates openness. And openness makes correction effective. Correction without connection feels like rejection. But correction after connection feels like guidance. The fourth thing that emotionally smart parents do is that they model emotional control. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Your child's emotional intelligence is a reflection of yours. Not what you teach, but what you demonstrate. If you shout where you are angry, you slam doors, you give silent treatment, your child learns this is how emotions are handled. But if you say, I'm overwhelmed right now, I need a moment, you are teaching awareness, you are teaching regulation, you are teaching healthy expression without lecture. And the fifth thing emotionally smart parents do is that they create emotional safety. This is the foundation because children who feel safe opens up, ask questions, and admit mistakes. Children who don't feel safe, they hide, they lie, they withdraw. Emotional safety sounds like, you can tell me anything. I am here to understand, not to punish. We will figure this out together. Now ask yourself, when your child make mistake, they run towards you or they run away from you? That answer will tell you everything. The 6 things that emotionally smart parents do is that they raise thinkers, not just obedient children. Obedience is easy to enforce, but understanding takes effort. Emotionally smart parents don't just say, do this because I say so. They build thinking. What do you think happened here? What could you do differently next time? Because one day you won't be there and your child will need internal guidance, not external pressure. The 7th thing emotionally smart parents do is that they repair after they get it wrong. This is powerful because emotionally smart parents are not perfect parents. They still lose their temper. They still say wrong things. They still overreact. They still overact. But here is the difference. They repair. They go back and say, I am sorry for how I spoke to you earlier. That moment teaches a child accountability, humility, and emotional honesty more than perfection could. Now, let this sink. Your child will forget many things you said, but your child will never forget how you made him or her feel. Tone of your voice, the look on your face, the way you respond when your child was vulnerable, that becomes your child's inner voice. So when life gets hard, will your voice say, I am not good enough, or I can figure this out? This is what you are shaping right now. You don't have to become a perfect parent overnight. Start small. Today, pause before react. Acknowledge one emotion. Choose connection once before correction. That is how change begins. Not in perfection, but in intention. If this opened your eyes, then subscribe to this YouTube channel for more parenting insight that actually work in real life. And if you watch this video till this point, then watch my next video.